AXU.evo from YGG has been running a very simple triple aqua build that is currently in the top 19 rank with almost 3.1k MMR. And we're gonna jump into a couple of games and analyze them and see how he manages to navigate this team to beat some of the top meta teams. In the first game, the hero of this episode is facing a triple poison deck with triple buzz. Let's see the kind of setup that he goes for. So he is splitting the aquas in the middle. At the bottom, he has the standard heal aqua with the lamb. Then right at the top, he has the Nemo with Purge and Babylonia, so he can target an idle target. And then right at the back, he has Koi with Ronin, which has become the standard as of late. And he's facing a triple grass snake, triple buzz, and a triple cute bunny as well, and a triple Sarastes. Wow, so it's just a carbon copy for every single of those reptiles, and they seem to be working well for him, well with one Dusk. And so he goes for the cute bunny on both of the front lane aquas. Miguel, that's what I'm gonna call him for this episode, I believe that's his nickname, is skipping the first round actually. And then he goes for the lamb as well as the heal on the bottom aqua, so that he can heal up from the top one. He doesn't heal up, but he does break the fear. His opponent goes for another fear. Fortunately for our hero, he targets the bottom aqua, so that his top aqua is still alive. Let's see if he's gonna go for the combo. He does go for the Babylonia after using the double Nemo. So he's gonna be able to not only kill, but then regenerate 2 energy. The Ronin is going to play very well into his advantage, as he is facing a reptile and a Dusk to end the battle with. And he does go for another set of damage with the lamb, with the Babylonia, and with the Purge to finish the reptile off. And his opponent is still facing a triple aqua, although he doesn't have anything left to fight with. He doesn't have a leg to stand on. I'm not sure why he didn't use, maybe he's just giving up the battle right now, but he didn't use any of his skills. He goes for the double Sarastes, double buzz. I guess triple aqua counters him, especially that he has the Ronin, because he can't just deal enough damage with the buzz and the cute bunny, as those cards don't counter the aquas. So it should be a win for our hero in the first game, and it's a very simple build. We're gonna look at the prices right after this game to see how much it costs to purchase a team like this. Before we jump into how much the team costs, I wanted to give a little bit of a shout out to my Twitch channel. We have moved the streams from YouTube to Twitch, and that's where I'm going to stream regularly. So if you guys want to check that out, there will be a link down in the description. I'm going to run some giveaways. I'm going to give you guys some SLP and maybe some scholarships as well, if the guild wants to sponsor it, or if I have more access to give. So if you want to participate in the live streams, then you can follow that Twitch channel. First aqua that we are looking at from this team is a double anemone lamb aqua, and it only costs $300 to purchase with 57 speed, so that's pretty cheap for an Axie that can get you in the top rankings. Second Axie is the Purge, Babylonia, Nemo, and Angry Lamb, and it's also only $360, which is currently quite low for an Axie of this kind, because the Ethereum prices are going up. Therefore those prices you might see a rise in those prices as well. And lastly, in the backlane we have Oranda, Risky Fish, Ronin, and Koi, and this Axie is a little bit more expensive. Obviously we're looking at 55 speed, and that is equal to be about $539, which is a little bit on the higher price, but it's still fine for an Axie that's in the top rankings. And let's jump back into the games to see how he navigates this team. In the second game, Miguel is facing a cute bunny, double cute bunny team, with the plant having cute bunny, garish, carrot, and cactus. Then at the back he has a Nemo, acrobatic, cute bunny, and a goldfish as well, and then a bug that has a double discard, and then garish and anesthetic bait. Miguel decides to go for the Purge first round, but it doesn't work out. Actually, second round Purge, but it doesn't work out because Raoul plays a card on every single Axie. Therefore, he was not able to target the bug or the aqua. So, a little bit of an outplay, and yeah, it didn't work out in his favor. but it still should be fine depending on what the cactus focuses. It does manage to focus the heal Aqua, so he's going to be able to heal back up, especially that he throws another heal, and that's going to be 200 extra health that he gets back, and then he can just end it with a risky fish, and the plant is already dead. Then he has to sacrifice the purge Aqua because there's just no saving it, especially he didn't have any cards. But he just doesn't have that much energy. So if you are running this team, you're gonna need to navigate it very well, when to save and when to give up certain axes at which point, because if you try to save everything, you might just lose the game. He goes for a little bit of an overkill. I guess he was expecting anesthetic bait to come up so he could break the stun, but it's still fine. He goes for another heal, and his opponent just simply will not have enough damage to break through this Aqua unless he crits, and then he speeds himself up as well. Now he actually might have enough damage. Miguel doesn't play any cards, and that's because he was expecting a goldfish, and if he was to play any card, he would speed his opponent up, and if you speed him up, you're basically gonna lose in the next round. So very well played from him. Didn't get baited into playing any cards. He just waited for 4 energy and the highest damage cards, and then he manages to close it out. And in the final game of this episode, let's look at he plays versus Romano again, as they did manage to get themselves into a rematch game. He goes for an attack in round 2 with Lamb and Babylonia, and Purge doesn't deal that much damage as we are looking at reptiles, and our hero is kind of lacking some beast and bug parts. So if you run into a double reptile dusk team, you're kind of gonna struggle when it comes to the damage factor. You see how much damage, how much cards and how much energy he had to expend, and he didn't even get a kill on this reptile. His opponent does manage to crit. Even without the crit, it still would have been a kill. Now he has to think how many cards does he want to expend. He goes for the split damage. That way, if the first one kills, the second one is going to deal some damage onto the second reptile. If he was to do 2 cards from one Axie, he wouldn't manage to get some damage on this reptile. So that's the reason why you go for it. Now it's kind of unfortunate that he has to expend 2 of his cards to break the sphere just to heal back up. That's why you shouldn't use all of your Nemos at the start, just in case a situation like that pops up. I think he played 2 Nemos in the second or third round, and that's why he didn't have any. So yeah, that was probably a big misplay. Now he's gonna die to the double Cerastes together with the Buzz, but even if it wasn't the Buzz, he would die to the poison tick. Now he has to think about how much damage he actually wants to do. That's the best play that he can go for, double Ronin with risky fish, and then he probably will lack some damage when it comes to the dusk, because he's gonna be feared. So well played from his opponent. Now he has to expend a lot of energy again, going for the double Oranda, and all he can do is just use his risky fish twice so that he can get an attack up, and then in the next round he has 1 energy left, so he's just gonna have enough to go for the Ronin combo if he does survive. But in this game he simply doesn't have enough shield and enough health to survive this attack from his opponent, and it's simply going to be GG. If he managed to survive 1 more round with the attack up and double Ronin, he might have been able to take the win home, but it's not gonna happen. And that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, it's a little bit of a low budget team that maybe some of you can afford to purchase. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, let me know in the comment section down below what you would like to see next, and I'll see you in the next one.